Welcome to Honey and Me. I'm Susan, and that's Freddie in the back. And we are off on a one night only car camping trip. I just kind of felt like I needed to get away from the house for a little bit. I find it hard to relax when we're at home, especially this summer, because we were home so very little. And I had a very long list of stuff that I wanted to get done this summer, but it was great. Summer was wonderful. We got to visit with family more than we usually do, which was awesome. And we did do a cross Canada RV trip in our travel trailer and truck, which was amazing. I will be doing some videos about that in the near future. I also have a video to show you of the finishing up of the redecorating reno of our travel trailer with a big reveal. So that'll be coming up soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna just head out for this one night car camping trip. I'm going to a campsite that is really close to our house. It's just a couple of kilometers away. We have arrived. There is one car parked here, but it doesn't look like they're camping, so we're the only ones here, and I got to pick the best campsite. Come here, Fred. Come on. Come down to the water. So what I'm doing this trip is I just brought the Set Power P35 dual zone fridge. I got this earlier this summer, actually when we were on Prince Edward Island. I got them to send it to me there, and it saved our bacon as far as in our trailer. Our fridge is not working very well in the trailer. The propane is not changing, whatever. It's always on full blast for the fridge. So everything, the freezer freezes really well, but the fridge also freezes. So it's a bit of a pain. So getting this was a godsend. So I'll show you, down here is the control panel. And I've got the small side, which is probably what you would usually use as the freezer side, set for a fridge temperature. And I've actually shut the larger side off. And the way you do that is you push both of these buttons. I'll show you, can just turn it on again by pushing these buttons together for a couple of seconds, and it comes back on. A couple of seconds, and it shuts off. So what I'm doing is I'm using the larger side for stuff and the smaller side just for a fridge, because I'm just doing a one night. I don't need a lot of food. I've got some cream for my coffee and some stuff for supper and snacky stuff. That's about it. So you can see inside there, I've just got a few things packed to tide me over until I go home tomorrow. And in the big side, I have all the other bits and pieces that I would need to survive overnight quite comfortably. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee first, And then I'm just going to sit down and read my book. And you know what I've realized I've forgotten was my chair. So I'm going to be sitting at the picnic table. Because the roof of the car is quite low, and I do have my window covers in here as well, the only drawback to this is you can't open it up very high. So the kettle fit out, but just barely. I find these bags that can either be for, this one I think is a laundry one. It has a zipper on the top. And I find dividing my gear up into categories and putting them into these bags that I can actually see through really helps me to stay organized. So this one is my coffee and tea bag. You can get those reusable vegetable bags in the produce department of most grocery stores, and they are also see-through and usually have a drawstring top on them. I use those as well for all kinds of stuff. So just another idea to try if you are beginning car camping. There it goes, it's starting to boil. So when I have a large cup like this one, I fill up the cone, and then this goes on, and I fill that up too. And cover it up, keep it hot. So this is my campsite. I backed up to these two trees here. They would be great if I wanted to string up a tarp. They'd be just perfect. But I don't think we've got any concerns about rain or anything today. So I also kind of like being back this far because it's getting me out of the dirt that is where people park usually. So it's a little bit of very dry grass here, but it's better than really, really dusty dirt. I'm just gonna go and get my cream out of the Set Power cooler. Nice and cold. Wow, this is a really pretty spot here. There are always people who have to abuse it, and it just ticks me right off. So you can see down here, like, you couldn't go to the washroom. There is an outhouse provided. There's actually two. You can see right there, that is the outhouse. It is not very far at all. No excuse. As well as we are in a fire ban season. We're always in a fire ban season these last few years, but people seem to think it's okay to fill up the fire pit with garbage. There are no garbage cans here. It is basically a user-maintained campsite. They come and collect their $15 a night, which I think is ridiculous for not being a maintained campsite. There's chip dip and solo cups that are plastic. You don't burn those things. And some kind of thing from a boat. Like, come on, people, use your heads. These kind of places will be closed if we don't take care of them. Until the fire ban is over and somebody comes here and sets that afire, it's going to be sitting there, and that's really gross. That's my rant. Now let's go and have some coffee. How you doing, Fred? You like being camping with Mom? All by yourself? No cat, no Una? He can't hear a word I'm saying because Fred, at 13 and a half-ish, has become pretty much deaf. He can hear a few things, like if I clap, but other than that, he's deaf. But he's such a good boy. If you travel with dogs or cats, these bowls are amazing. The first one I had was left in our Jayco travel trailer that was stolen. It was bigger than this one, but when the trailer was stolen, so was the dog water bowl. So I had to find other ones on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. They can slop around and they don't spill over. We leave them on the floor in the trailer, and going down the road, bump, corners, the whole 9 yards, and the water never spills out. They're amazing. So they're really great in the car camper as well, because I can actually leave water in the back of the car for the dogs and the cat and not have to worry about it getting spilled on my bed. Here you go, Fred, you thirsty? Back in the fridge. I'm gonna borrow Fred's dog bed to sit on. Make it a little more comfortable. This is nice. Oh, Freddie, can't you reach, Mom? Okay. Gotta move Fred over. Drop your coffee, mate. These little packages that you get in hotels and things like that are really handy to keep for when you're car camping. Super simple setup. I've got the Set Power dual fridge freezer there, and it's plugged into the All Powers 700 watt battery. So it's just using the one side, so it's not using a lot of power at all. And I've got my bed here, which I've made using the sofa cushions and I'm just using a sleeping bag for this trip, but I did put the bottom sheet on the bed just to keep it clean. I brought the cutting board with my stove, which goes into this little drawer underneath there. I've got some water there. That's where I put my water, is down on the side here. And yeah, just pretty simple. And up there I have the hammock that has all my window covers in it. I'll pull those out later on. But yeah, pretty nice view from my car. So I'm just going to relax now and enjoy my coffee and read my book and later make something to eat. But I'm going to leave you here. Hope you're doing well and are enjoying the beginning of fall. I know this is my favorite time of year. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more RVing and car camping tips, tricks, and trips. Bye for now.